What's up, everybody in the YouTubes? I just got a notification that there's a new Deltarune Undertale newsletter. And, yeah. Y'all know that I'm a fan of Toby Fox's work, for the most part. And, yeah. Hold on. There we go. No. Now, let me move this window here and let's go! The Spring 2024 mini newsletter. Howdy, I'm Flowey. Hello, esteemed gentlemen and gentlemen. Have the Ides of March, the Ides of May brought you good tidings? I think that was yesterday. I don't actually know if they do that. I don't think they do that. Anyway, we have a mini newsletter for you this month. Oh, look at Asgore and Undyne cutting hedges together. Or trimming hedges. Is that the hedge at the end of the True Pacifist route? A hedge is in the shape of my smile. Or something along those lines. I forget the actual papyrus quote. Deltarune development update. I have great news and other news. In the meantime, Papyrus is watering the flowers. And Flowey. For great news, thanks to the increased management power provided by my new producer, we've been able to hire a few more people onto the team. Everyone's been working hard on the team for a little over a month and a half, but it's making a real difference anyway. The producer's motive operandi is for the fans' sake. Let's finish this before we become old and wrinkled. I agree. Instantly he stops being wrinkled. Oh, Toby. Mr. Fox. You are one funny guy. In other news, Chapter 4 development is going better than ever. We're on the track to meet our internal deadline. Which is 1. Tell us already. Gosh darn it. New hires are already making a great difference to improve the atmosphere and feel of the chapter. I feel really good about this, champ. Here's the current progress. Cutscenes. Only a few ones left. So, some tough ones. Other than that, need polish. Battles. All the attacks are technically done, but we're still trying to improve the flow of the bosses. Well, at least it's progress. Overworld. We still need to create around 10 maps and polish some others. Maps, you mean like sections, like rooms and sections and stuff like that? Gimmicks. A kind of complicated gimmick nearly has all of its iterations made. Then there's whatever needs to go in those 10 maps. And one more thing. A gimmick is something like a teacup, like the teacup rides from Oh, okay. Or like the chessboard in Chapter 1, I'm guessing. You know, the glowing chessboard that, like, alternates. If you played Chapter 1, you might know what I'm talking about. After all that's done, everything needs to be flattened out with the steamroller of improvement and pacing. This takes an unknown amount of time. It's my hope that next time I update you, the first pass of the entire Chapter 4 will already be at least halfway crushed by a steamroller. And at least some of the team will be moved over to Chapter 5. In other news, despite making great progress... Hold on. I don't want to get distracted by Chris just yet. Despite the game making great progress, we can't discuss the release date yet. Even if Chapter 4 is completed Wait. They're already done with Chapter 3. I'm assuming. Right? I'm not seeing anything about Chapter 3 here. So I'm assuming they're done with it. I forget what what they said. I forget what Toby said in the previous newsletters about Chapter 3. Anyway. Even if Chapter 4 is completed smoothly, there may be surprise factors, so we're not at the point where we can make a solid promise. That being said, we will let you guys know as soon as we can. I can't wait for you guys to see more of the moments and characters I've had in my head for the past 8 years. In other words, the release is still quite far. But the very real thing is that weighing us more. But also a very real thing that is weighing us more and more with each passing month. Aww. Look at that. That's cute. How long is it gonna take until this GIF gets fan art? I'm gonna say about an hour, at least. Interview with Papyrus Q&A round 2! Surprise! It's time for another round with Q&A with Papyrus. He was originally asked over 80,000 questions, so there was still a lot more material to go through. In any case, enjoy! I'll get to the Papyrus interview near the end of the video. Is that peanut butter? Kinda looks like peanut butter. But I'm not sure what that is. But Flowey seems to like it. It's a sand shrub. Oh my goodness. I like how Asgore and Undyne are surprised and the Sans pops out of the bush. That's funny. Like I said before, despite how much progress we're making, the release of the game is still far. I don't want anyone to burn out while waiting for this, but we haven't burned out on making it yet. Actually, the opposite. We're on fire. A lot. Ouch. Mew Mew! What is Mew Mew doing there? That's like the most random thing. Oh my goodness. Anyway. I guess it's on to the Papyrus interview. Hold on. Let me switch windows here. And fix this real quick. Adjust some stuff here. There we go. Papyrus interview, round 2. Do you argue a lot with your brother? How do you guys make up? Meow.
Arguing, huh? Can't remember ever doing that.
What? Yes, we do.
The two of us are the picture of peace.
We're fighting right now.
Guess because Papyrus is so easy to get along with.
I am? I mean, of course I am. Your best and most chewable skeleton feature. Legion of Little Puppies. What kind of question is that? What? I've never been chewable. Wait. Is that It's like a VHS tape or a tape recorder or something.
What? I've never been chewable. But if I was, I would contain every ingredient and nutrient.
Mr. Fox, what are you doing? Mr. Annoying Dog?
As for my best skeletal motion feature, it's definitely the very famous skateboarding video we filmed of me last time. Hey, it should be right. Hey! It's all chewed up. Who's been teething on my tricks?
Gee, that's rough.
Sans! How many times do I have to tell you not to chew on my videos?
I think 0.
I see. Then the culprit will remain a mystery for now.
I think I might have a clue on who it is.
What? I can't hear you. I'm looking for my detective costume.
There's definitely gonna be fan art of Detective Papyrus for sure. I can see it now on Tumblr and Instagram and all that. What's the relationship like with your tiny friend Flowey?
Bob and Zox. Oh, my tiny friend Flowery? It's Flowey, no R. Yes, my tiny small friend Flowey. Flowy. Whatever you say, Papyrus. Who's that? Based on the name, it sounds like we... Who's that? Based on the name, it sounds like we would get along.
Papyrus.
Whatever you say, Papyrus.
Oh man.
Hey, look at...
It's everybody's favorite Skeleton Bros. Snoss and Papyrus. I'm sorry. I've seen a lot of Undertale memes, so... What's the coolest thing in your wardrobe, Jolene?
Let me walk in and check. I've got it. It's me.
But what's the coolest thing outside of your wardrobe?
One step out and it's me again.
But what about the inside of your wardrobe? The inside and outside of your wardrobe.
One foot in both. It's also me.
But what about inside and outside your wardrobe and also on top of your desk?
One foot on the wardrobe, foot on the desk. Me.
And the ceiling?
Hand on desk, foot on ceiling, foot on wardrobe. Me.
And on your bed?
Move the bed on top of the desk. Hand on bed, foot on ceiling, foot in wardrobe. Me.
Oh. Hold on. Let me see what my Tamagotchi's screaming about. I gotta pause the interview real quick. I'm sorry, everyone. This question is pretty funny, though.
And standing just out of reach of your rug?
Sans! Sans!
Me?
How do you feel about your brother being included in a certain monumental fighting game when you're the one who's obviously put far more legwork into training? That's what I'm saying. Either Hyperdeath Azrael, Undyne, or Papyrus should have been in Smash Bros. But I get it that Sans is a fan favorite character. Just wanted to vent a little bit there. Or rant.
What? This must be a fake and also a joke message. Everyone knows my brother is too lazy to ever fight anybody. If he was, for example, putting in a fighting tournament, he wouldn't even throw a punch. Instead, he would probably trick someone into wearing a costume that looks like him. You're not too far off, Pap. And while they were out there doing all the work, sweating and suffering from the grave combat, he would be lounging backstage, chatting it up.
Yeah, it seems like something Sans would do.
Eating conspicuously two-dimensional food, and cracking jokes about the battle like, I sure am bad at this, huh? As a reward, his impersonator only gets a handshake. However, this is merely a theory of games. Thanks for watching the interview.
Oh man.
Since after all, my brother would never be included in a...
Hey Papyrus, have you seen an invitation around here?
Huh?
Can you shoot lightning bolts, Papaya? Yeah, as well.
Sorry, I don't think this message is intended... I think this message is intended for Flowery's friend. He sounds very cool, though. Can he fire lightning?
What should I name my new cat? Panini.
A cat? You should name it Papyrus. But you should think of a custom secret name also, in case the both of us are in the same room. You can call me the secret name and no one will suspect.
You should totally name it Mew Mew.
Mew. Sounds, Papyrus.
What's the circus? Clown. Clown. That's not... Is that the same clown that's Party Coffin? Nah, I'm probably reading too much into it. Anyway.
You are a clown. The place you work is the circus. And you sleep on a big bouncy ball at the back of the tent. Also, have you been caged for being too... Also, you have been caged for being too annoying.
I get it. Are you gonna read the question or not?
I'm getting to that.
Well, that implies that, Sans is reading the questions to his brother. Which I am totally chill with that, if that's the case. That's cool.
So cool.
You won $1 million, but you have to write in cursive for the rest of your life. How would you take the money, Trevor?
It's tempting. But think about it. Everything you ever wrote would have to be in some annoying, difficult to read font. If I did that long enough, everyone might even start calling me cursive. Think about that. Being named after a writing style. It's just ridiculous. I would much prefer just... Sans, when did you get that expensive hat?
I don't know.
And with that, I think I'm gonna end the video there. Yeah, I can see a lot of fan art coming from this newsletter. Especially from Cursive Sans. And all that. And Papaya and Flowery. And Susie and Chris watering Rousey. And Asgore and Undyne cutting a Sans-shaped hedge. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, so bye!